probably about 100 other things I should be doing right now. My house is in disarray. I've got 2 pimples popping up. Listen, my cousin and I discussed this the other day at the pool. I'm pretty much over my house until my kids go to school. Because then once they're out of here, I can just meander around, pitter patter to my little heart's content, and clean this joint. But until I have somewhere to put them, when you clean one room, you basically take everything from that room and just chuck it somewhere else, and then you put everything back. Well, like, I have nowhere to chuck them, so I'll have to wait till they're in school. We're literally just playing with makeup. I'm really dying to do this eyeshadow look that I see on TikTok by the creator Hank and Henry. He has these color canvas paints, and I really want to try to make like a little bit of an orangey base, and then he did like this beautiful like sunset type deal. I think I need to learn to chill when it comes to my eyeshadow. I think I put too much. I go too heavy too quickly, and then it looks very overdone. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this yellow and this pink, because even if it's more of like a corally orange, I still think that will work just fine. So I'm literally just going to take the smallest dot of pink. Well, actually, is this pink? Or does it have, yeah, pink. I'm going to take the smallest dot. All right, let's just put a little bit of the yellow. I think I'm going to do a little bit more yellow to pink. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to get, this brush is what I've been loving to use to kind of like buff out these canvas paints. This is the Hank and Henry brush Eric. Still don't have a mirror. Do we see a constant trend, a problem? I know, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Dries fast, I can tell you that. It's me. So are you guys back in school yet? Are other people back in school? That's starting to lean a little more yellow, isn't it? It's all right. I think it'll still work. We don't go back till August 15th. I have no clue when this is being posted, so. Yeah, it like almost stayed really orangey and then kind of blended up to a little bit more yellow, didn't it? But I think that will be an a-okay base. All right, so now let's get into the eyeshadow. Did I say we go back to school on the 15th? Well, my oldest goes back on the 15th. My little one does a split schedule for. Okay, we're going to be going into the ColourPop Fade Into You palette for our shades. All right, I'm going to start with this very pretty, well, it's kind of hard to see because it's a yellow brush. It's this really pretty pale pastel-y yellow. Oh no, that might not be the best brush. Let me get a flat brush. Let's try this. Let's see. Okay, now you can see it. Kind of this pasty yellow. Pasty yellow. Help me. I'm so tired and I don't know why. I can't function. Okay, this really pretty yellow. Now I'm going to fade it into more of like this pastel pink. Also still from that Fade Into You ColourPop palette. Then I'm going to go over to, it's still kind of like a pastel orange, but it's got a little bit of glitter to it. But it seems like once you start actually applying that to your lid, the glitter kind of dissipates. Like it's not a full on, like let me show you the difference. Here's like a full on orange glitter from that palette. And here's the orange I want to use. So it's okay. It might have just a little bit of glitter, but it's the right, well, yeah, it's the tone I want. So we'll make it work. I'm going to go back in with that Eric brush and just kind of blend over the tops. I like that. I actually really like that I got smart and did this more light-handed pastel-y look. I think it looks more, it looks more well done. I don't know words. I'm sorry. Did I mention I'm having like a hard time today? Okay, so looking for glitter glue. She's hiding in my foundations. I am going to put a little bit in the center. I'm telling you, I need a mirror. I need a mirror. Right in that kind of pastel-y pink. And I am just going to take a little bit of this kind of corally shimmer. Pop that right on there. Yeah. Even with the colorful look, I am learning less is more. It just looks better. It's much easier to go in and finesse less than to try to take it back off. Who would have thought, right? The geniuses. The geniuses, I'm sure. The true blue makeup people would know that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in one more time with that Eric brush. It's just like a really densely packed little domey brush. Super, it honestly reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. concealer brush. Fantastic. Now, I want to do a colored eyeliner, maybe. Because I have this really bold pink eyeliner. So I put this in my waterline on the bottom. Because it might almost be too pink. Let's see. Actually, I think that might just be what we need. Yeah, so let's go ahead then. On the top, I'm going to go in with this pencil eyeliner in brown. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studios Smoky Gel Pencil in Smoky Cafe. This is the problem I have with these smudgy ones. I don't feel like this smudges as well as they think it does. Unless, like, should I be taking it more on the side versus straight from the bottom point? I don't know. That's also something I'm still trying to work out and play with. Doesn't that side though look so much better than this side? Where did I mess up on this side? Someone tell me. Okay, I seen this the other day and I thought, that's brilliant. Why did I never try it? Take a little micellar water with one of these really like sharp liner brushes and clean up your wing with a little bit of that micellar water. Still not as good as this one. What did I do here that was so much better? Tell me why can't I do my eyeliner? Tell me why. But I think we got it. Maybe. Is it still a little too far out? All right, I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna kind of fill her back in right there where we lost a little bit. It's very much a game of back and forth, back and forth. A little pigment, a little blend, a little eyeshadow, a little blend. I feel like it's constantly this back and forth thing that you have to do to get your makeup to really look as nice as you want it to. Hey, my son just walks past my bedroom door with a gigantic bucket of water. For what? For what? I need them to go to school. I'll probably enjoy it for like 2 weeks, then I'll be over it, but still, I'm ready for those 2 weeks. I hate to be the bearer of this bad news, but literally lashes elevate every single look. You could probably just throw poop brown on your eyes and you still would look like you slayed the house down boots. If you put lashes on, I don't make the rules. I just know I have no lashes, and so every time I do a look, and if I don't put lashes on, it looks like I played makeup instead of actually doing makeup, if that makes any sense. And then you gotta go back in with the regular mascara and pray that it kind of fills in the gap. You gotta hit them little front baby lashes. This is another reason that I don't do waterline stuff, because it just runs out. Okay, my favorite lashes are these ones from Amazon. They are actually half lashes or 3/4 lashes. These are, I think this was like $9 for this entire thing. Let's move on to face. I didn't even prep my face, and I meant to prep my face. Okay, let's play with this. I haven't played with this yet. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Primer. Plush Plump. Plush Plump. Plush Plump Primer. Plush Pump Primer. Plush Plump Primer. Plush Plump Primer. Why is it if I read it I can say it, but if I just try to say it, Plush Plump Primer. Plush Plump Primer. Plush Plump Primer. Plush Plump Primer. It's like my brain can better, whatever. It says replenishing biopeptides. All right, what's this all about? Formulated with biopeptides for intense 48-hour hydration, instantly plump skin, clinically proven to increase radiance. Cooling water-based formula revives tired skin, enhances skin to create a bouncy, smooth canvas for flawless makeup. Natural, dewy finish. Wear alone or under makeup to plump, brighten, and smooth. All right, let's give her a shot. They had a whole line of new primers like in this packaging. This skin enhancer. I probably wasn't the wisest choice because I'm also trying a foundation that I've literally had for I don't know how long, and I just don't think I ever made a video about it. And then I saw Allie Glines trying it the other day, and I was like, okay, Allie, you piqued my interest. So I also really want to do like a classic Hollywood glam, soft glam, natural glam. videos so that people can really see like what those looks mean and how to accomplish it. I think that would be interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's plumping, but it has the ever slightest tackiness. It is not the same tackiness as the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer or the Milk Makeup or even the e.l.f. Jelly Pop. But it's got, this is almost the right level of stickiness for me. I like that. It does definitely give some dewiness. Okay, fantastic. Let's roll on. I actually want to do concealer first. And I'm going to don't ask me why I said try. I'm going to go in with a classic. I repurchased this because I wanted a fuller coverage concealer for some of my fuller coverage foundations. And when I started thinking back on all the concealers I've tried, what was my favorite full coverage concealer? And I came up with this, the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. This is in 02 Neutral Ivory. And even then, it leans a little yellow, but whatever. And then I have this. Sorry, I just hit the light. I have this from Morphe. When I checked out, the lady told me specifically, she's like, I have really been loving this for my concealer or liquid blushes. So it's this little itty bitty poof from Morphe. So let's give it a go. Looks good, don't it? Can I add actually just a little bit more? Put some right here. I'm going to put some beside my pimples and not directly on my pimples. And then I'm going to kind of skosh it over as a cover up because I don't want to actually touch the pimples with the applicator. Because this I can always turn around and wash. That concealer is not reacting well with the primer that we put on. Like it's kind of, how I said, it has a little bit of that stickiness. Letting it blend, especially on my cheeks, like right here. It's not really blending. Oh, not on my nose either. Yeah. Concealer does not like the primer. Check. Okay, we know that now. I'm going to take a little bit of my Wet n Wild primer water and see if I can't pounce over this a little bit. There we go. That's helping a little. So that concealer with that primer, they're not vibing. Alright, so now let's get into this foundation. Alright, I have had this seriously for I don't know how long now. Never did a video about it. This is the All About Face Skin Focus Foundation. This is called the Performer. I don't know any of the claims on this, so I will list it right here. I originally seen a creator on TikTok, just like every time I seen her doing her makeup, she was wearing this. And then I went to Ulta and they had like this huge display. And what really caught me was the amount of shades and undertones. I have the shade F2 Cool. And then like I said, the other night I was washing dishes and I seen Allie Gline use this in a video. And I was like, okay, let's pull that out and finally get to work. I think I want to start with this, my little flat foundation brush from Japanesque. It does have the giant doe foot applicator, which I don't like because I feel like when you first pull it, it's like, you're going to get product everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to swipe the foot. And now it's, hey, work with me. Let's go ahead and apply this. It honestly does pull cool. I can see a little bit of a pink undertone, which is what I wanted. I'm hoping though that it's going to mesh well with that Catrice concealer that is pulling a little more yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. I'm going to take the back side of my 2-in-1 Real Techniques thing and press it all in. This got like stuff stuck to my face. I don't know if I like that. Let's go in on the other side with just my regular, I think this is e.l.f. or Sonia Kashuk. I'm not sure. Okay. So this is my second dip. I like it and I don't like it. I like it in the fact of the coverage. It's like the right amount of that like medium coverage for me. But you can also still see the redness in my cheeks peeking through. And I think that Catrice concealer, I'm gonna have to look for a different concealer because that was so yellow compared to this that I actually can see like the difference. And I'm trying not to build up too much more foundation on top of it because I don't want to make it too cakey. But I definitely can see the yellow in comparison to the pink undertone. And now that I'm trying to kind of build it up right there, it's breaking apart a little bit. Kind of accentuating my fine lines too, like making me look wrinklier. I definitely need to finish putting the rest of my makeup on to kind of see how I really. Okay, for blush, I definitely want to go in and do a little bit of orange. So we're going to take the Juvia's Place blush in Marigold. With this Juvia's Place blush, you need the tiniest bit. It's coming off a little more pink. I must have had some blush in this brush that's like mixing. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer. Now for powder, I'm going to go in with this Polite Society in hopes that that will kind of help my under eyes. This is the Brightening Petal More Than a Power Pore Minimizing Powder from them. This is the pink. And I'm really hoping that this will help offset some of that yellow that's happening. Then I'm going to take this gigantic brush, just tap a little bit into the lid, and just kind of do a quick one over. Oh my gosh, I have my fan on and it's making an absolute mess. Okay, let me finish all this up, and we're going to come back and finish up the eye look, and I'll show you what the foundation is looking like with everything on. I am back with the finished look. I love my eyeshadow. I know I have done this kind of a look before, but it definitely, I did a much heavier hand and it just looked so much better this time. I think it looks so cute. As far as the eye look, I went back in with that pink eyeliner in the waterline, and then I did yellow underneath. Let's talk about the foundation. It looks better now that I put all my product on top, now that I have melted everything together with my spray. It does look really good. I think it was like a combination of the new primer plus the 2 yellow concealer that just kind of threw things off. So I'm definitely, what is your best? Okay, I don't like the e.l.f. camo. I don't like the creamy, the more creamy e.l.f. camo one. I don't like the e.l.f. camo concealers. I don't like either of those full coverage concealers. The Maybelline, there is not a full coverage drugstore concealer that I am really a fan of, except for this Catrice one, and it's like I can't find the right undertone of that. I do not like the Tarte. I don't like the creaseless Tarte. I've tried the Kosas. I didn't really care for it either. Now they do have the new creamy creaseless. I don't know. I just need a recommendation on a full coverage concealer that I can find in the right undertone. But otherwise, yeah, it really does look nice. And my highlighter, oh my gosh, I was looking through my makeup and realized I didn't have any type of pressed powder highlighter, so I picked this one up from Catrice, More Than Glow highlighter. This is in the shade Supreme Rose Beam. This is so pretty, and I went over my face with a fan brush. I think I look really nice. So the primer, I do like it. I think things weren't working quite as well, but I like the stickiness of this. It's like I said, it's the right degree of stickiness compared to like the e.l.f. or the Milk or the Jelly Pop. So I actually do like that. I do like the foundation. I definitely want to try it again. I would like to see how it wears over my general everyday primer, which is sunscreen, either the e.l.f. Woe Glow or the L'Oreal Bright Reveal. So I definitely want to try that again. My lip, real quick, let me share that with you. This is called Side Chick. This is also from the brand Hank & Henry. I don't know if you can actually, yeah, you can't see it. It has got this beautiful like pearl glitter in it. Oh, I really like it. What just happened to the light here? Ooh, look how blue my eyes are. I like the concealer. I like my eyeshadow look. Less is more. I'm excited to play more with these pink pigments as well. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.